No problem, dear. Always keep on interacting. So what is this objective? What is this goal? Now, any goal or any target or any objective, main objective of the firm, when we talk of that, it means we're talking of, you can assume that it is profit maximization that we are talking of. Okay. But apart from that, some firms may have other objectives as well. These are normally rare cases, like a maximization of revenue. A firm may not want to maximize its profit. It may want to maximize its sales also. Or there can be another objective like satisfaction of managers. Though these are little rare, especially satisfaction of managers and all, but still these are also the alternative objectives that an organization can have. But normally when we talk of the objective, the goal of a firm, it is normally profit maximization that we speak of. Okay. Then you read, so what does management involve? The management involves what? Continuous planning, right? Organizing, monitoring. I don't need to, I guess, explain these terms. Planning means what? Whether you are a manager, as I said, even a housewife. Now that I am staying at home, I do realize that how much work is there to be done at home. The kids are also there. My boys are always there, also there with me. So right from the very morning, planning their meal, what they want to have. Planning a meal for my elderly in-laws, like, the medicines are to be there. Their medicines have to be taken. So you make sure that they never run out of stock of their medicine. So much nitty-gritties in planning are there. And then organizing. The resources that I have, and say for a firm, resources can be physical, resources can be, say, human. Organizing means training. Organizing means making sure that you do something to increase their productivity. You can organize workshops. You can organize day-to-day training. I don't know how much you read outside stuff or not. But we normally say that one reason that India is such a poor country, it lags behind others, is population. But believe me, I have read many cases of China. I have seen many videos of China where the workforce, which is a very high workforce, they are trained in such a way, they are made to work in such a way that the skill level becomes high. And China uses this instead of, making it go against them. They use this power, they use this fact as a benefit to them. Okay, so organizations, huge factories. I've seen pictures I've read in magazines and articles about Chinese factories. Okay, huge. They have schools inside where there are churches inside. You can get married. They have apartments there where you can live. That means if you have joined a Chinese factory, their work culture is that you are going to work for that factory almost for a lifetime. So in order to get that amount of sincerity from them, the factories also give it back. They also try to give them all sort of, the basic necessities of life. And of course, you have such a huge population, you have to organize them. And Chinese, I think all of us know about Chinese manufacturing, right? But it is not easy to organize such a huge workforce to make sure that they're so well trained. It needs lot of planning, lot of organizing. And of course, monitoring. A big role of the manager is to monitor continuously the work of the workers. Okay. So this is all what management is all about. Now, as I said, management you can define it in several ways. You can define it as a process. Why it is a process? Because it is like like what can I say? It's like a puzzle. A puzzle is never complete unless and until you put all the pieces together. So management means there are different teams, different individuals. So, you unless and until there is a connection, there is a proper synchronization among all these departments, then an organization, a big organization cannot run smoothly. Okay, say today only, even in teaching also, teaching is also a part, you can say, running an institution like yours, running an institution like yours, also requires lots of planning, lots of organizing, and it is a process. Right? Right? From taking a class, interaction between you people, to interaction between you and the HOD, me with the HOD, you with the principal. So it is also a process. Right? And if there is any discontinuity here, if there is any lack of communication here, it is impossible. Like today only, when I was having a problem, there was a problem between you and me. The CR, I think Mamtu is the CR, right, Mamtu?
Yes.
You unfortunately did not get my mail, and I was wondering, you have received my mail and you are not communicating with me. So there was a communication gap. So luckily for me, I got in touch with Devdeep, and he and I together, we just able to solve the problem, and we could take the class. But if I had not been able, I did not have your phone number, Mamtu, unfortunately. And you did not even call me also to see whether I was having a class or not. So if I did not get in touch with Devdeep today, then they would have been, the class would not have taken place because of some lack of communication, two of us, right? So management equally is a process. And there has to be a synchronization between all the departments, all the workers, and the different teams. So that is why it is a process. Can you all see the slides? Hello?
Yes,
Okay. Next is, it is an activity. I would not say, and don't get carried away by the term an activity, because it involves lots of things. Together, you can club them as one single activity, but there are, believe me, numerous activities which can be termed as management. Actually, that is also a drawback of management, that it is intangible. Do you understand the meaning of intangible? What is intangible? Any idea? Neha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Neha, any idea what is intangible? When I'm saying management is intangible, what is intangible?
Which cannot be touched.
Right. Difficult to describe or measure, right? So one problem with management is that it is intangible. We will soon discuss that when we will come to the characteristics of management, features of management. I remember one incident particularly. I was then teaching in St. Xavier's College, and there was seminar. And I've forgotten the name of the lady. She was a faculty from IIM, okay, IIM Joka. Quite young she was at that time. And she was narrating her incident, her experience. And she said that whenever I used to appear for interviews, I would get rejected. She was applying as a manager. So she said that I was absolutely baffled. She was a class topper. And she said that I knew I'm good in my job, but I would get rejected. Something or other. And then for several, even when I would get a job, I managed to get a job. Initially, in the initial years, I would see that I was not being appreciated, though she knew that she was working very hard and all. The problem is that being a manager, a lot of work of manager is an intangible engineering because you cannot see, you cannot quantify. Just like in the production of output, you can quantify. Okay, this year, previous year you were producing 100 units of this output A. This year you have produced 110. So yes, there has been an increase in production. You can quantify. But all these, it is a huge amount of work, but you cannot quantify it. If someone asks you that what exactly you have done, you cannot probably quantify as 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So that is a problem with management. Okay. I'll come soon to the features of management. So one is universality. As I said, that it holds true for all organizations, big or small, and I would say it works for our daily lives as well. Then, I'm just quickly going through the slides. I'll again start it from the next class. It's a social process. As I said, it's a process. Whole thing, managing them, recruiting them, training them, understanding them, and again, they're not good, you hire them. It's a whole process. It goes on. It is dynamic. Because why? It involves social, political, technological, all aspects. If you're a good manager, you have to decide all these factors, all these things. And as I said, intangible. Okay, and whenever I'm talking of process, that means it involves lots of coordination. Okay, I'll not go further. I will explain the characteristics once again in the next class. I'll of course upload the previous slide that I had discussed in the previous class. So let me quickly take down the attendance. There are not many today.